Hey entrepreneur, this is Mark Newsom, Mr. Marketing. Welcome to this special presentation entitled How to Turn Lunchtime into a Long-Term, Extremely Profitable Lead Generation Opportunity and Out-Promote Your Major Competitors, ladies and gentlemen, for literally pennies on the dollar, part 3. Ladies and gentlemen, in part 3 of this video series, you're going to be exposed to yet another previously untapped potential long-term profit center. And once again, we are talking about lead generation and how and why it has to become one of the most powerful and most used tool in your entire marketing toolkit. Now, hopefully, ladies and gentlemen, if you've been following this series up to this point, you know that originally what we discussed was we took a restaurant and we took some local vendors, in this case, a photography studio that specialized in family portraits. And because they frequented a specific local popular family restaurant, they leveraged the restaurant's customer base because that they had their ideal customers there, meaning, the husband and wife and the 2.5 kids. Well, this time we're going to reverse it. In other words, we're going to show you how the restaurant could take this same concept and use it. So here's what the restaurateur, who's a savvy marketer, might do. They're going to go out into the community and find some local vendors who may not be very good at marketing, but excellent at what they actually do. So let's say they approach a local up and coming magician, and they also go find, as we mentioned, a vendor who has a photography studio that specializes in family portraits. And here's what they might do. The restaurant owner is going to approach these vendors and show them how, if they decide to work with them, they can show them how to inexpensively or dramatically, lower their current lead generation costs. Because they're going to point out to them, we've got your ideal customers coming in here and taking advantage of our restaurant. And instead of you running ads in newspapers and local TV and radio and pay per click and all that stuff and direct mail, you should be working with us. And so they're thinking, okay, what do you got in mind? They said, well, here's what we're going to do. To test this out, to make sure that, this can work the right way that we think it can, how about you take, let's just say $100, meaning the vendors, and they'll divide it up so that 4 families will get a $25 credit toward their bill, plus that vendor's VIP new customer only coupon that they can redeem. So in the case of, let's say, the magician puts up $100, and then what the restaurant owner does is he informs his staff. Maybe he gives 2 waiters and 2 waitresses. The 2 waiters get $25 and each, and the 2 waitresses get $25 each, and they're told to pick out at least 2 couples, or 1 couple each, that they're going to go over to after these people order, and they're going to say, excuse me, by the way, just so you know, $25 has been paid toward your bill. Now stop and think about this, ladies and gentlemen. If you're sitting in a family restaurant that you enjoy, the food is great, you're there with your kids, and unexpectedly the waiter or waitress comes over and lets you know that $25 is coming off your bill. How would that make you feel? Exactly. Now what's the other thing? Then they give them a coupon and tell them to go to their website to sign up for a free drawing for a chance to win the magician's service or the photographer's service. You think these people are going to share this on Facebook or Twitter? Would you? Now stop and think about that. Now stop and think about the vendors themselves. Would they rather keep spending a fortune trying to lead generate or do something like this? Which way makes more sense to you? Exactly. So you see how powerful this might be. And again, we're only using $100 because you want to test this out. We don't know if this will work or not. We got to test it. But if it tests out pretty good, then they could up it to $200 or $300, meaning still be $25, for each installment, but they just be doing it with more couples. Now, do you think these people are going to share this with their friends and family where they originally got this credit from? That's the point. If you're wondering, well, what's the connection here, Mark? This ingratiates them to that restaurant, does it not? They're going to tell other people with, kids that like to go there that this is the place to go. Exactly. So entrepreneur, I hope you can see how in this really short video series why and how lead generation definitely has to become a part of your long-term marketing arsenal. So on that note, for those of you who want to discover how you can add an additional 25% more gross profit to your bottom line, you want to do so in the next 90 days or less without having to add any new customers or clients. You see that JPEG right there? You need to grab your free 9-page special report. Just head over to youcanmarketonlinenow.com/sales because that's where you can get it. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I do have a question for you. Who else do you know in business who's struggling right now could definitely use some help? Do they respect your opinion? If so, please share this video with them. Help them out. On the other hand, if you're wondering what you need to do to get to the next level with your business, product, or service, an entrepreneur, you need to grab that free 22-part Small Business Marketing Mastery Series. It's an additional free 22 email lessons, sequential, that you're going to receive spread out over time. And it's going to help you market your business, product, or service better. It's a $97 value. It's my free gift to you to just say, hey, welcome. Thanks for joining the inner circle. But here's the best part. Ladies and gentlemen, I totally respect your opinion. Entrepreneur, if you join the inner circle and you realize, you know what, this is not for me, then by all means, please feel free to unsubscribe anytime you want, anytime you wish. This is Mark Newsom, Mr. Marketing. We'll see you again next time on the Marketing Minute.